Should you use a 21-inch Honda or some other type machine, or should you use a 30-inch mower for your lawn care business? So shout out to Plucker Duck, you've been leaving some sick comments, man, really great comments, thanks for that. And one of the comments that Plucker Duck brought up was that he uses a 30-inch Toro Time Master to mow the lawns versus the one that he's seen in the videos that I've been using has been a Massport commercial, and now I'm using the Honda. I've just bought this, so I'll do another video about that later, but the Honda 21-inch. So, and he says that he can do an extra 2 lawns a day, and that he swears by that. Now, so should you use a 30-inch versus a 21-inch? My opinion is definitely. You should use a 30-inch. Just like Plucker Duck says, he's doing 2 extra lawns a day just because of that. And so when you think about it, if you're using a 21-inch mower versus a 30-inch mower, you're doing almost half the amount of work again in terms of mowing time. So just the actual mowing time on the grass mowing, not the in and out, and of course all of your other parts of a lawn care service, edges and blowing. So you really are lowering the time that you're taking to mow a lawn, the actual mowing time. So you should definitely do that. That's a great idea. And yeah, you don't want to be spending all your time mowing lawns. The more you can do, the more money you can make. So that is the way to go. Now, I don't use one, so why not? So I have one reason for that, and for me it is access to the properties. So I've noticed on a lot of YouTube videos that in America, a lot of these lawns, they're very open, they're quite large lawns, and a lot of them don't seem to have gates, or if they do have gates, they're larger gates. They just seem to be larger lawns, larger properties, and all the dimensions of paths, all that type of thing seem to be larger than in Australia where I'm operating my business. So that is the simple reason, is access. The lawns that I'm doing have narrow pathways. Some of the lawns I struggle to even get the Honda through, the 21-inch through, and I use a very small, just domestic Massport push mower for those ones, lightweight, so I can lift it over stairs. Again, I have a lot of stairs, a lot of steps on the properties, a lot of steep driveways, they're on hills, a lot of them. So the thing is, for me, is the landscape, the terrain. That is the only reason why I use a 21-inch mower and not a 30-inch mower. If you can use a 30-inch mower and it's not going to cause too much disruption to your work because of access to properties, then by all means, you should definitely be using a 30-inch mower. I mean, if you could use a 50-inch one, you'd use that, right? A 100-inch, it's cutting your mowing time down. The biggest thing you can use. If you had to do one stripe to get the lawn done, you'd use that mower. So the bigger the better, the wider the better, sorry. And but yeah, it comes down to access. So if maybe you're in this position now, you're thinking about doing a transition to like what Plucker Duck does with the 30-inch Toro Time Master. My dad actually also uses that lawn mower, and he loves it. He has a great lawn, big open property, and he loves it. So yeah, I'd take his recommendation. But if you are thinking about that transition, all you need to ask yourself is, will I be able to have good access to the properties if I'm using this wider mower? Will it fit through gates and all of that sort of thing? And I mean, if you're going to have a problem with 1 or 2, then it is still worth it because you can carry a small second mower which you can get access to those properties for, and I still think that's going to be worthwhile. So shout out again, Plucker Duck, thanks, great comments, man, and keep it up. I'd love to answer more of your questions or respond to more of your comments, because it sounds like you got a business going on like what I do. And yeah, cheers, man, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, hope it was helpful. Cheers.